Akira Toriyama passed away March 1st, 2024. Since his passing, the future of Super has been up in the air. Many people are unsure if there are any notes that he left behind, or if there were any plans for an outline after the Granola arc. Maybe adapting the superhero arc was a way to buy time. Maybe there was other things behind the scenes. One thing I know is that there are clues in Dragon Ball DAIMA that could lead to the future of Super, and I think this is something that Akira Toriyama was thinking of while he was working on both at the same time. We can see this in the Granola arc whenever Monaito is on planet Cereal, and in the Nomura arc, whenever Mori mentions that the Namekians are from another realm altogether. This is of course again referenced in Dragon Ball DAIMA whenever we get the confirmation that Namekians are from the Demon Realm, another realm altogether. I think this is likely Toriyama playing with his lore and kind of making the two fit together. Dragon Ball DAIMA and Super. Now there's a whole debate on if Dragon Ball DAIMA is canon to Super or if it's in its own continuity. But if Toriyama is making those connections between the Granola, Moro, and Dragon Ball DAIMA arcs, then I think we can about say that there are other things that are going to connect, and we may have gotten hints of that already. Let's get into the theory. In Dragon Ball Super, during the Tournament of Power, Frieza makes it clear that he has plans of overthrowing the Omni Kings because of their wacky behavior. How they can be pretty evil one moment and then pretty kind and funny the next. Of course, Frieza probably also has other motives. He's not just out to overthrow the Omni King because they pose a threat to his rule. So the next question becomes, how is Frieza going to overthrow one of the most powerful beings in the galaxy? Well, we saw in the Granola arc that he's been really amping himself up behind the scenes and comes back as Black Frieza. He easily takes down Vegeta and Goku and doesn't even bother to finish them off, saying that they are below him now and they're basically just not even worth his time at this moment. He did not even come here for them, even though he could have easily killed them. This is a sign that this new Frieza is supremely powerful. How powerful? We have yet to see, but it's probably a safe bet to say that he could put up a fight against a few gods of destruction and definitely kill a lot of Supreme Kais. Now, you're probably wondering, where am I going with this theory? Yes, Toon Raider, we already know that Black Frieza poses a threat to some of the villains and some of the heroes of the Dragon Ball universe, but what does that have to do with Dragon Ball DAIMA? Hear me out. As of now, there is no clear way that Black Frieza would be able to traverse the multiverse in order to systematically take out all of these gods and angels and work his way up the god hierarchy until he gets to the Omni Kings. However, one thing that's worth mentioning is in Dragon Ball DAIMA they make it clear that you can actually go from the Demon Realm to any place in the multiverse. This is of course seen in episode 1 whenever Goma traverses to Universe 7. He specifically requests to go to Universe 7, and then they go. Now, while we're only on episode 2 and episode 3 hasn't come out at the time of recording, I do think it's pretty clear that this is set up for Dragon Ball Super. There's a Geekdom 101 rumor / leak where he stated that some stuff from Dragon Ball DAIMA will be picked up in Dragon Ball Super. Some stuff is going to continue after Dragon Ball DAIMA and carry into a new plot of Dragon Ball Super. I think this is going to be Black Frieza using the Demon Realm to traverse the other universes in the multiverse. Now keep in mind, they do say that you need permission to leave the Demon Realm and go back and forth between the Demon Realm. However, they never make it clear whose permission you need. For example, Glorio says he gets the permission of the Third Realm Demon King, and Goma, dubbing himself the Supreme Demon King, is able to traverse all together the Demon Realm and the universes. Then you have the curious case of Dr. Arinsu, who the big fish guy says already left. And you also get Babidi and Deborah. The interesting thing about Babidi leaving with Deborah is you could say that Deborah gave Babidi permission, but Deborah was also being possessed at the time, so we're not sure how clear that is. But still yet, you could say that Deborah gave Babidi permission. So then it gets to the question, if you absolutely need permission, how did Dr. Arinsu leave? Or is her position as the sister of Degasu enough? Is she a demonic Supreme Kai who is able to give her own permission to leave? If that's the case, then it might also work that Black Frieza could work with some of these dark forces to then go after the other rulers in the other universes. So I think this is something that could play into the future of Dragon Ball Super and even beyond Dragon Ball Super. But I do think it's something that's going to come up in the Black Frieza arc whenever the Dragon Ball Super manga returns. Thanks for watching this Dragon Ball Theory video. I was really excited to do something like this. It's been a while since I've done something like this. I normally have been doing news lately, so I really appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace off.